What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title and probably the thumbnail, I'm going to be doing a clean on my engine bay. Got some degreaser, a bit of touch-up paint. It's just super grotty, as you can tell. Like, there's dirt down there all along the rails. Like, all that is just caked in oil, all that. So I'm gonna get to jump in the engine bay, start spraying degreaser, start cleaning the whole thing up, and hopefully it comes out sort of decent. Hopefully I don't get my new jumper that dirty. Also, if I sound a bit weird, I kind of have a blocked nose because I have a cold again. So just try to take your ears off that and just enjoy the video of me cleaning my engine bay and making it look pretty. Before I get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to Milk Bar Clothing. They didn't actually sponsor this or anything, they just gave me a quick discount on this, and I said I was going to wear it in my videos and stuff, and they hooked me up with where they get their jumpers made so I can get my jumpers made there. It's a nice neat logo, I like it, it's nice and warm. Just a quick shout out, thank you so much for that, hooking me up and giving me a little bit of a discount on that jumper.
So one thing I forgot was to get some sort of like brush, not a hard brush, just a soft brush to get some of the dirt out. So I'm just going to use a screwdriver with some cloth or whatever, all the rags I've got here. Should work fine. Just, you know, jumping in my engine bay again. So grotty in here. The reason I'm doing it this first before spraying the degreaser is on because it's actually got like loose dirt in there, so it's not like as much grease. So I just want to get that out before I get it too wet, and then the grease will just hopefully drip off and then rub it off with this. And I'm just agitating as well. You guys probably know how to do it. This isn't really a how-to, it's just more of a me cleaning my engine bay for your guys' entertainment. I can probably start spraying some degreaser in here and see how well it works.
Oh yeah. Trying to stay away from the electronics, but you know, what can you do? Look at that. If only it was going to look like that shiny. Probably just let that sit for a bit. I'm going to do more. I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so I've got the whole thing sprayed with degreaser, well pretty much all of it. I'm going to go ahead with this clean rag and start getting into it, and let's just see how good it comes out. I might have to do it a few times, but we'll see how it goes. Would you look at that? I've only done that part here and it's looking pretty shiny, and that's not even wet. That's turning out to be pretty nice. Still a little gunky in here. This is a little bit gunky still. I've got a long way to go. I knew this thing was dirty. I didn't think it was this dirty. Check out this rag. It is cooked. And I haven't even done both sides. I've barely even done this side. Done a little bit in here. The paint's a bit bad, so it's not turning out too good. But this rail here is turning out to be pretty good. This is turning out to be pretty good. Bit faded. But if you can see in there, still a fair bit of dirt in the hard to reach spaces. This is still a bit dirty, but we are getting somewhere. Look at this dirt I'm scraping out. That is so bad. Please send help. Even my power steering pump is super caked on. I'm just trying to clean that. Look at all the gunk on there, man. Like, that is gonna need another spray. She's dirty. Alright, so I've decided that it would be a good idea to take the car out here spray it with some more stuff now that I'm getting down to the tricky stuff, and then spray it with the gurney and get into the tight spots, and it should all just pop right off.
Ryan Little.
Just got finished gurneying it. Looks 1,000 times better. Check it out. Look at that. Something that you should be able to work on now without getting too dirty. I think I'm pretty happy with that. It is as clean as I'm probably going to get it, especially going to be a drift cast, so it doesn't really matter. It's going to just get dirty anyway. But I would like to touch up all this. So it's all been shipped from probably a gearbox going into there and multiple engines being pulled out of it. All that. So I've got the black paint. Hopefully it looks somewhat similar to this black spray paint. I'm going to wait for it to dry, spray that on, and it should make it look 1,000 times better. Would you look at that? What are you doing up there? What are you doing? I don't know if you can hear me over the gurney, but she's looking good. Looking really, really good. Still waiting for the water to dry off, so I'm probably going to come back tomorrow. Do the touch-up paint. What's going on, everyone? I am back. It's now like 2 days later. I probably might miss a Wednesday upload, so if it's Thursday, I'm sorry that there's no Wednesday upload. Forgive me. Coming back and looking at the engine bay, my power steering leaked into the ground again somehow, even though it's all like tightened up. So I just put a rag there. But other than that, now that the engine bay isn't wet, it's actually looking super, super clean. Like the rails is just nice. All that's nice. They must have had a respray somewhere. This is sort of a bit shitty, you can tell. So I'm gonna spray over that with that paint that I got. So yeah, pretty much gonna start spraying the paint. I'm gonna test it out first, just in case it's a shit one. And if it is, I'm gonna go and change the color and try and get closer to this color. So we'll see. All right, so I did a little test coat on this cardboard. It's pretty close. It probably looks a bit different because it's on the cardboard, but it's pretty close. So I think I'm gonna start doing it, and I'll show you guys what the first little touch bit looks like. All this paint is rust free, by the way, so don't stress. Doesn't actually look too bad. Don't know if you can see that, but the blue is gone. And that's literally just one little light coat. And that's pretty, that might actually do it all. I'm gonna wait for it to dry off, but that actually might do it for that spot. I think while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm gonna start spraying these, because they're pretty shit. The sides of them are fine. It's just the tops that look really, really shit. And you probably won't see it that much when the engine's in there, just like that where I sprayed it already, but may as well, just to protect it a little bit more. Like, the main things are seeing this there, and probably in there when I relocate the battery and stuff. So it's just tidying up that little bit. I would love to get rid of the ABS because do not need it at all. I also figured out that I need a new one of these from GK Tech, I believe, because this is rubber. They bloody stuff themselves and just, they're bad. And you get lots of slack in the steering. So you can buy a metal one, replaces that. Pretty much the same, just makes everything a lot better. So that's another thing I need. All right, so I pretty much touched all them up. Got them looking pretty decent now. It's all looking really nice. Except for this side. I wasn't gonna spray this side. I wanted to get something else. Or maybe just like get a paintbrush and touch up the spots instead of spraying the whole thing. Otherwise it'll look out of place to this black up here. And then I may as well just spray the whole engine bay. Also, Jack is stealing my master slave cylinder. Or everything, the whole thing. You stealing the whole thing?
I don't know yet.
Stealing that.
This seems to be like just about to come up.
Oh, well, probably will come
like
off.
all fluid in there.
Well, that's bad. Well, anyways, he's stealing that because his is leaking and cooked, and he can't get into gears. So yeah. And that's what you call you got lots of play in your pedals, and it's not what you want. So yeah, he's gonna steal that till he gets a new one, and it doesn't really matter because I have no engine. But nice, I like.
Dark beams.
How much?
Oh my god. Fucking cross-threading, you piece of shit.
So I did a few things off camera. I took my condenser out because stuff having AC and all that. I'm not going to go Club Reg anymore. I'm just going to buy like a 300ZX somewhere down the track. Club Reg that or something. Took the clutch off. It's literally brand new. If you look at that, it's like literally brand new. And then they've just like slapped it on this nugget flywheel that looks like shit. Look at that. So might have to change that or get it resurfaced maybe. Well, we got it working, so now you can actually go through gears without crunching. Lock diff life. Alright guys, I'm now home. It's going to be the end of the video. Few things. Thank you so much for watching. I need a shave, and I'm thinking of getting some jumpers made up that you guys can probably pre-order. I'm not going to order them and then you guys buy them, so I'm going to do like a pre-order thing so I don't lose money. And you can get a free sticker with them as well. I'm also going to start doing window banners, so I'm going to design something, and if you want that, buy that. And all the money will go to me, which will go towards every build. So that'll be awesome. I'm thinking of using the same sort of jumper as Milk Bar Clothing did. She hooked me up and she told me where she gets them made, printed, all that stuff, and they're really warm, super soft. So probably gonna get one of these made up. So if I get one made up as a test thing, you guys will probably see it on the video, and then I'll do like a pre-order sort of thing and we'll see how it goes. I can't believe how clean the engine bay actually came out. It was actually like, it came out super clean. Like, what? And the paint sort of pretty much matched the paint that was in the bay. You know, the spots that I painted, you're not really going to see anyway, but it's just going to be nice to work on when you're underneath the car and whatever. Next thing to do is pretty much take the engine to MPW, pull the whole thing apart, see if the rings are cracked in cylinder 3, put new bearings in, new rings in all the pistons, get the engine built, new head, turbo, airflow meter, fuel pump, quick tune, and we should be shredding the track. So I literally can't wait. I'm gonna do my tacks back right now. I'm gonna throw all my tacks right into the car for you guys. I already have next week's video planned pretty much, and I'm gonna try and get another video on top of that, so you guys should be happy with that. Anyways guys, you know what to do. Go follow my Instagram to keep up to date. Message me if you want my Snapchat. Pretty much all the links are in the description. Alright guys, don't forget to yeet. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.